girl could wish for, but still something was missing. What? I didn't know. That's when I saw him. So smooth, so carefree. He was real, I thought. He could make me real. When I saw you, when you were cruising in your car, well, I was down, I was lost and insecure. It's magical, he found me, summer breeze bringing a change of fate. He came by to ask me for a ride with him. Reality reminds me it could just be another drag. Miracles don't happen every day, you see. My days were changing. Excitements I didn't expect. I never knew riding with you could bring so much wonder. Everything a surprise. Your beautiful machine never slows, never stops. This was real, I knew. My life was truly real. You have no clue how long I've waited for this time. Life was a bore till you pulled me out of bed. Mysterious as we ride, I foresee we will never stop till we get to somewhere unexplored someday. It's destiny that we met. It's a thrill I was looking for. No one else could lighten up my heart this way. Delirious, hypnotic, drips and curves are the tricks for me. Driving shows me wonders never seen before. So endlessly scenes move on. City lights shift to starry skies, sandy beach and forest. I can't wait for more. When I saw you, when you were cruising in your car, well, I was down, I was all lost and insecure. It's magical you found me, summer breeze bringing a change of fate. You came by to ask me for a ride with you. It's destiny that we met. It's a thrill I was looking for. No one else could lighten up my heart this way.
I have this thing. I have this sometimes when I start a stream. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh wait, hold on. The volume on my phone is too high. That's one thing. Chat is open. Walkthrough is open. Note page is open. PCM is open. The game itself is like all the way up there. I had to put it somewhere safe. Right by Chibi Robo. Just ignore all these cardboard boxes. This is where we put our cardboard boxes that I might use to sell. Hey Foxhack, will I let the ham be? That is the question. That is the question. What am I missing? At some point, well, obviously the mic is working. According to OBS, right there, the mic is working. I'm pointing to like the little meter on my screen. Headphones are working, music is on, the Winamp is playing through the stream also, yes. What am I missing? I don't know. I think I'm good. Merc Dearth, good to see you. It's Do you think all of Hamlet's problems could have been solved with a peanut butter jelly sandwich? A dancing banana. I mean, to be fair, the plot of this game so far has been somehow solve all of Hamlet's problems. Let's start up. Because so far we're like, I don't know if we're halfway through the game or a solid 3/4. It's hard to tell. I have collected half of the wits that I need to collect. But so far I've prevented the deaths of Polonius and Ophelia. And the goal is to let no one die but good old Claudius, the murderer. I mean, the Polonius's death was an accident. Oops. We all know this. What is this thing here where it says the version of Windows? Where does that come from? Okay, I think we're good to go. I got the walkthrough. Walkthrough will be in the observatory. Let's not spoil ourselves. Let's not spoil ourselves. If the walkthrough is anything to go by, we don't have much game left. So what I'm gonna try to do is avoid using the walkthrough at all, so that we can take our sweet time. I thought maybe I'd get a solid. I didn't know what to think, quite honestly, in terms of the game's length. Somewhere between 3 and 8 hours. And I think we have a total of like 2.5 hours of gameplay from last time. Alright. San Francisco Rush 2049 song is over. We can close Winamp. Shall we leave Winamp just for the funsies? Or just leave it for the funsies. It looks good. Hamlet. If the disc is loaded, I'm pretty sure it is. So, funny thing happened. For the last stream, I got multiple copyright claims on YouTube. Now, the music I expected, because the music is predominantly the soundtrack of the film. And, you know, that's owned by Warner Brothers or Sony or whatever. I was expecting that to trigger the copyright stuff. I'm not going to use any of the music in the video itself. But what surprised me was I got a copyright thing. Yeah, see, we're Act 4. We only have one act left. We might have very little game left. All the wits are at the end. What was I saying? I got a copyright thing for like the movie DVD because the game has movie clips playing in it. And that's a little annoying because that means I have to work around that by editing clips to be very short, or by warping them, or by not showing stuff, or whatever. Although I have a sense that a lot of it is audio-based more so than video-based, because the video quality is so low for the CD-ROM. But I did something that I had never done before, which is I disputed the copyright claim. I just wanted to see what the process looked like. I didn't think it would actually work. It actually worked. I got like an email a day later saying like, yeah, I said, yeah, it's fair use. It's not from the DVD. It's from the game. It's gameplay. And Warner Brothers, you know, one of them, Wacko or Yakko, I guess, said, yeah, you're right. You're completely right, Bob. Sorry. So at the very least with that, there is a chance that I'll be safe with using the footage of the game as I please without having to edit too much around it, but I'm still going to be a little careful, or at least I'm going to do lots of test uploads, and I'm going to edit in such a way that if stuff does spring up, it could have been the Warner sister. It said Bros, AJ. It said Warner Bros. So Dot doesn't get an executive role, unfortunately. Even though we all know she's the one pulling the strings and the only one with any sense. And she fingered Prince, I think, once. Which is pretty impressive. That's something you can put on your gravestone, you know. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. For this one, for this stream, on the YouTube side, I have disabled ads. Now that doesn't matter because I don't get enough stream views on YouTube to get ads anyway. I'm thinking about creating a separate channel just for the live streams on YouTube, just to have the VODs there, just so they're somewhere. But we'll see. That's a future thing. Let's resume our saved game.
You have saved Ophelia, and flowers have granted you the wit of smell. Now, proceed to a treacherous part, a journey to England, and descent to purgatory.
What, the purgatory? Alright, let's check our wits. We have hearing, instinct, imagination, invention, sight, and smell. And we're just missing taste, touch, memory, and judgment. The map is the map. We're in the observatory, which is not on the map. Help. More help. Flowers were Ophelia's great joy. She has left you your pouches in which... She has left you 4 pouches in which she wanted to collect flowers that match the character of the recipient. Just click on each... Oh, I've already done this. I have already done this. Right? Won't make me do this again. Okay, so this door with the big tower on it. Hey, Juge. Hope you're well. I'm, having a bit of a rough week myself. But part of that is, challenging myself to do new things. How many doors does this fucking place have? Hold on, okay. Here's like the table without the desk. Just imagine I'm good. One must imagine Jujo happy. 1 door. 2 door. 3 door. 4 door. 5 door. 6 door. That's a lot of door. Or was it more? Hold on. One door. 2 door. 3 door. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Anyway, this is the one we have to go through.
This deed of thine for thine especial safety, which we do tender, as we dearly grieve for that which thou hast done, must send thee hence with fiery quickness. Therefore prepare thyself. The bark is ready, and the wind at help, the associates tend, and everything is bent for England.
For England.
Aye, Hamlet.
Good.
So is it, if thou knewst our purpose.
I see a cherub that sees them. But come, for England. Farewell, dear mother.
Thy loving father, Hamlet.
My mother, father, and mother is man and wife. Man and wife is one flesh. So, my mother.
Ooh.
Come.
Ooh.
For England.
He's a witty little motherfucker, that Hamlet.
Follow him, Edward. Tempt him to speed aboard. Delay it not out of immense tonight. Away, for everything is sealed and done that else leans on the affair. Pray you, make haste! And England, if my love thou holdst at aught, as my great power thereof may give thee sense, since yet thy cicatrisms roar and red after the Danish sword, and thy free oar pays homage to us, thou mayst not coldly set our sovereign process, which imports at full, by letters conjuring to that effect the present death of Hamlet.
We're on a boat. We're on a boat. I have to write a
In my
note.
heart there was a kind of fighting that would not let me sleep.
Story doesn't make entirely sense. Ophelia's Sui is prevented before Hamlet was on the boat. And why does Claudius send Hamlet to England if he didn't kill Polonius? This is like the Titanic game. Wait, hold on. This is also not 3D. This is also a picture of a real boat. I love that. They were like, we can't really 3D model a boat. Let's just take a picture. Let's just take a picture. So, what has happened here for the uninitiated amongst you is, in the play, Hamlet kills Polonius, and Claudius is like, oh, well, he's killing people now. He's probably going to come after me next. This is very embarrassing. I can't have my adopted son, my stepson, whatever, also be killing my closest advisors and whatever. I'm going to send him to England with Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. And I'm gonna give him a note that they can give to the English king, who's my good friend. Probably my father, uncle, or some incestuous shit like that. And I'm going to tell him, hey, King of England, can you please kill Hamlet? Thank you. And so Hamlet is like, that doesn't seem very nice. Hamlet had a smell. Hamlet was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's go down. Now this is where boat is where game is like Titanic or Obra Dinn, as AJ pointed out. That's Rosencrantz and Guildenstern snoring.
Up from my cabin, my sea gown scarfed about me in the dark, groped I to find out then.
No! No! Ah! We have an illegal operation. Let's hope very much that that's not something that repeats.
You have saved Ophelia, and flowers have granted you the wit of smell. Now, proceed to a treacherous part, a journey to England, and descent to purgatory.
And nobody really wants to go to England, right?
In my
Okay, there was snoring. Yeah, he didn't crash at the same place.
had my desire fingered their packet to unseal their grand commission.
Let's finger a packet. We greet our sister England with fair thoughts.
England was his faithful tributary, as love between them like the palm might flourish, and many such like as is of great charge, but on the view and know of these contents, without debatement further more or less, he should those bearers put to sudden death.
I love that. Without debatement further, more or less. That just means anyway. Please kill Hamlet. I have just changed that to Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Yes. Anything else? But the prison, of course.
I sat me down, devised a new commission. I had my father's signet in my purse, which was the model of that Danish seal.
Of course. So in the play, he just changed the name to Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. In the game, you don't want them to die? For some reason? So, okay. So, what's this? Holland! Amsterdam? Hague? Leeuwarden? Where's the Wadden? This is a very strange map of the Netherlands. It's not even Holland. Holland is like this little part. Not to London, not to Cambridge, not to Kingston, not to York, Newcastle, Eittenberg. Pirates?
A pirate?
Oh. Wait, where are we going? Well, not west.
A pirate?
Oh, there's the pirate ship.
Ere we were 2 days old at sea, a pirate, a very warlike appointment, gave us chase. Finding ourselves too slow of sail, we put on a compelled valor, and in a grapple I boarded them. On the instant, they got clear of our ship, so I alone became their prisoner. They have dealt with me like thieves of mercy, but they knew what they did. I am to do a good turn for them. These good fellows will bring thee where I am. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern hold their course for England. Of them I have much to tell thee.
You acted well while a prisoner on board, with safe return to the Danish land. The wit of judgment is your reward, but a larger challenge is now at hand.
What's the larger challenge? I feel like we'll be lucky if we make it through the hour, which is good. Then I get to rest or whatever. Hamlet is a witty fucker. Ain't he? We're gonna do the thing we always do. We're gonna save the game and quit. Hope everyone's doing well today. Hope everyone's excited to see the finale conclusion, the epic end. Hamlet is kind of known for having an ending where everyone is fucking dead. So I'm kind of wondering how are they gonna depict the sword fight? I guess you could still have the sword fight without anyone dying. But like, I'm curious about where they're going with this.
You acted well while a prisoner on board, with safe return to the Danish land. The wit of judgment is your reward, but a larger challenge is now at hand.
And what is this larger challenge?
A pickaxe and a spade.
That's Billy Crystal.
And a crowding sheet. Oh, a plate of clay for to be made. For such a guest is me.
I'm wondering if okay, we got a graveyard puzzle. I'm wondering if like Billy Crystal didn't release his gaming rights. You know, and that's why there's no clips of him. Also, like again, in the play, Hamlet returns to meet Horatio at the graveyard. And then they find some grave diggers digging the grave of Ophelia. He doesn't know that yet. He doesn't know that Ophelia is dead. But Ophelia's not dead here, so none of that matters. Oh, there he is. Never mind.
How long hast thou been in Gravemaker?
Of all the days in the year, I came to it that day that our last King Hamlet overcame Fortinbras.
How long is that since?
Cannot you tell that? Every fool can tell that. It was the very day that young Hamlet was born. He that was mad and sent into England.
I marry, why was he sent into England?
Why? Because he was mad. He shall recover his wits there, or if he do not, 'tis no great matter there.
Why?
'Twill not be seen in him there. There the men are as mad as hay.
How came he mad?
Very strangely, they say.
How strangely.
Faith, e'en with losing his wits.
Upon what ground?
Why, here in Denmark. I've been sexton here, man and boy, 30 years.
How long will a man lie i' the earth ere he rot?
Your faith, if he be not rotten before he die, as we have many pocky corpses nowadays that will scarce hold the laying in, he will last you some 8 year or 9 year.
Alright, we got some Latin. Billy Crystal is here. So remove that. We've got symbols.
With his statutes, his recognizances, his fines.
Is this like is this memory? It's just matching.
Patch or wall might stop a hole to keep the wind away.
Festina lente is make haste slowly. That's smart.
Alas, poor Yorick, a fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy.
So one mistake will screw me up. Oh wait, there's a multiple. Let's hit help. See help. You have won the wit of judgment. With this, you find yourself... Oh, that's what I had to write down. Gravedigger talks about Hamlet having lost his wits. Origin of the gameplay stuff. You have won the wit of judgment. With this, you can find yourself in the cemetery of Elsinore Palace. In order to pass through, you must solve the riddle of the headstones that the gravediggers have arranged for you. Each headstone actually belongs to a set of 3. To discover the sets, click on the headstones to receive a hint. If you click on the correct 3 headstones in succession, you have found a set. If you click on the wrong headstone, you must begin. Okay. Yeah, I figured this now. This one, this one, and it's this one.
Imperious Caesar, dead and turned to clay.
Oh, they disappeared. Okay, you.
Why does he suffer this?
Sword.
Why might not that be the sc... Where be his quiddits now, his quillets, his cases, his tenures, and his tricks?
This is like an amazing scene that is just being completely butchered by a little game. Stick. That's a stick.
This fella, is this the The dust is a... And why of that loam might they not stop a beer barrel? Alexander died, Alexander was buried, Alexander returneth to dust.
In this challenge, you've been truly fit and solved the puzzle of death. Memory now is your latest wit, but don't forget your comrades. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, both condemned to while away in an English jail. Save them by solving this written tale.
Now I have to save Rosencrantz and Guildenstern? Well, we're gonna exit and save game. Okay, it's a bit of an interruption to constantly be quitting to save the game, but the game crashed at least once. It's a bit of an interruption to keep quitting to save the game. The game crashed on me at least once. I had some fun ideas for the video today. Some plans, something that requires props.
In this challenge, you've been truly fit and solved the puzzle of death. Memory now is your latest wit, but don't forget your comrades. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, both condemned to while away in an English jail.
Well, they deserve it!
By solving this written
England
tale.
is a jail! Oh. Bard, lip, line, dart, win, scene, meet. Okay. See help. You must pass through Purgatory in order to receive your final instructions before entering the palace. To enter Purgatory, you must solve the riddle of the stone placed in front of the mausoleum. On the top row is a line of words. You must change each word group so that it matches the word listed on the bottom. You have 3 steps to do this, but you can only change 1 character at a time. Start with the first word and click on the characters on the keyboard below to compose a version with only 1 character change. Continue until your word reads send. Oh, okay. I thought, for some reason, I thought send was like hey, Research Arena. For some reason, I thought send was like a keyboard, a Hamlet era, a command line interface. Okay, so we need to get to send. So the D stays. So we can do SARD. No? You said one letter. With only 1 character changed. Well, we've made some changes. TRA, we've made some changes. A few people who normally would die did not die. B-A... Do they have to be real words? Is that the thing? Expand. Yes. Bend. I read. And now send.
Assurance. Today is the day.
This is true. Here you are. What will you do with this information? How to get from lip to thee. Tip. I wish I could use the keyboard. Tip. THP? Do they have to be real words? Because Tie. Tie. Red gets it. Red gets it. They have to be real words. It's a real language thing. I know language. I have a master's degree in language, okay? Line to king. Kine isn't a thing. Ling isn't a thing. The I stays. Line. The ing stay. But maybe they shouldn't. Sorry, the INN stay. Link? Kink? That could work. We'll see if kink is in here. This actually reminds me very much of the little word puzzles in the Da Vinci Code game. Sorry, hold on. Mausoleum word puzzle, like Da Vinci Code game. They're very equal movies, you know. Kenneth Branagh's Hamlet and the Da Vinci Code. Very similar. Yeah, kink. Thank you. I don't think the streamer tax would have made that impossible for me to do. Dart to word. Dort is not a word. Only the R stays. Wart. We can go with wart. I guess we can go with fart. Let's see if we can do fart. Yeah, we can do fart! But that's not good. We can't go from farts to anything else. How do I go back? There we go. Fart. What a brilliant game, isn't it? What a beautifully brilliant game. Fart. Oh, well, from fart, how do we get the word? Because wart ward would work. Wart ward would work for word. But fart won't. We'll have to go with ward. Boo, boo. -1 point. Oh, ward. Send the king word. Hamlet's back, motherfuckers. From win to set. Sin. To set to set. Hey, I did it all on my own. Sin. Which is one of my favorite things. To set. To set. Seen to them. Seem. Hey, Dapper Cat. Iambic pentameter simulator. Pretty much. Pretty much. I had thought, wouldn't it be fun? Team. Nice. Thank you. I had thought, wouldn't it be fun to write the entire script in iambic pentameter? And then I thought, I don't think any human being has the mental health to do that. So I will not. Other than Shakespeare, of course. But that was his job. He got paid a lot better for his work than I am for mine. Seam and team. That's a decent puzzle, this. Oh. No team? No team. Character action game. That's pretty good. Huh. Well, we're not gonna get Shem either. Scene. There's a play about the now King Charles written in iambic pentameter. Well, you know, the funny thing is, Red, is iambic pentameter doesn't even really work in modern English. That's the other problem. Or it's a lot harder because the rhythm of early modern English and modern English are not the same. That's why what I explained this to Mrs. Bob while we were watching the movie, is there's some pronunciations for words that we do use now that are a little strange and different, and that's like, yeah, because you have to keep the rhythm. As long as the Prince Charles play doesn't get a game version. So scene to them. Oh, send the king word, set them free. Yeah. Scene. Teen. Then a. Wow. You see this? You see this? There's brain in here. There's brain in here. Meat to free. Feet. Fret. Free. He picked up a book. Oswald Bera. An immersion lesson for Old English in the form of a story. That's cool. Yeah, I had to learn how to read Old English at university. And I'm afraid, I'm actually not afraid at all to say that part of my brain is now mush. I have been working on a job application, and I've been having to what was it? Fret. To brush up on my Dutch. My Dutch is my conversational Dutch is pretty shit. I feel like if you're doing a job interview with Dutch people,
I could a tale unfold.
For a writing-based job,
Word would harrow up thy soul, freeze thy young blood, make thy two eyes like stars start from their spheres, thy knotted and combined locks to bar.
might be a good idea to have better conversational Dutch. What's going on here? We need to keep going. I need to click to interact. It's not a movie.
This eternal place and must not be to ears of flesh.
Oh. Sound design is a little strange.
How stand I then, that have a father killed, a mother stained, whilst to my shame I see the imminent death of 20,000 men, and for a fantasy and trick of fame go to their graves like beds. Oh, from this time forth, my thoughts be bloody, or be nothing worth.
That's not how doors work.
Mark well your father's words and reconcile with Fortinbras before returning to the palace, lest you win the battle with Claudius, but forever lose the Danish crown.
You got Pokemon in Dutch? Probably, possibly. Yes. What I've been doing is I've been just trying to watch a little bit more Dutch YouTube videos and reading articles in Dutch and then reading them out loud. And I have noticed, because I have to write an application letter, right, for this job. And I want to get it real perfect. And my writing, in general, my writing skills, my ability to like put a text together is obviously fantastic. I literally have a master's degree in it. And I've been doing pretty good with the YouTube stuff. But then not making it sound like it was directly translated from English is the issue. But what I've been doing now is like reading Dutch articles aloud, and I can tell the Dutch kind of center of my brain, because it is still the language that I grew up speaking, is lighting up again, and all those little connections are being made. I think that should be enough. Most Dutch people pepper in like English words all the time anyway. But it's more that I don't want to be stumbling looking for my words and trying to translate them in my head while I'm having a conversation with someone who I'm trying to impress.
Mark well your father's words.
We have to make friends with Fortinbras now.
Fortinbras before returning to the palace, lest you win the battle with Claudius, but forever lose the Danish crown.
Right, that's right. Right. I forgot, like, of course, I'm trying to save everybody's life but Claudius. That includes yourself. Make friends with Fortinbras because you want to keep the crown after you kill Claudius. Oh, right. Saving everyone but Claudius includes Hamlet himself. I do have to say, though, nothing about this has been a murder mystery. Hey, Fluff. Do you call chips, fries, patat, or friet, or something else? I call them fries. I call them fries. I get the sense that patat is a more southerly phrasing, and friet is a little bit more northerly. Because patat is closer to like the Belgian, you know, the French. There is like, you know, if you get it with a ton of mayonnaise, then you call it patat met. Most noble prince, 30 years it has been since your father, the noble king of Norway, dared my father, King Hamlet, to a duel. Now, once more, your army descends on Denmark, driven by motive of revenge. Too much blood has been shed. I offer you peace, noble prince. To seal it, I will return to you all those lands so by your father lost. Withdraw your troops, and I will dispatch ambassadors forthwith to sign our compact. Signed! Hamlet, Prince of Denmark. Do I need to shoot the letter into the camp? Is that what we're doing? Hold on. Oh, I missed. I hit a tent. Next time I won't miss. Oh, God. Oops. Oh, it's actually keeping track. All these copies of these letters. Oh, he's okay. He's going back and forth. Let's wait until he's in the middle. Nope. When I was over, I was out eating, and when I ordered chips, they asked how I wanted them. Like the locals, I said they come out drenched in mayo. Yeah, it's weird. Like, it's one of those things that makes you feel like, well, the economy must be pretty good if they can give you this much mayonnaise.
Is this archery becoming to a Danish prince?
No.
Fie, and shame upon you. One more chance I give you to stem the wrath of Fortinbras before his army strikes and the Danish crown is lost.
Hold on. We have see help. The message is clear. You must reconcile with Fortinbras, who has massed his army to take the Danish crown. Take the crossbow and place it on your letter. Place on it your letter with an offer of peace. Then try to shoot the arrow in the direction of the pennant carried by the captain of Fortinbras's guard. If you succeed, he may decide to effect your offer with a... But like, there's a book of lore on archery, right? Oh, this is the one about gaming. Oh, archery. Okay. Archery is a recreation. In some parts of the world, it is very useful in military affairs, but modern men do not use it for fighting, since they have found easier and more speedy ways to kill and destroy one another. It is used by some for pleasurable sport, and should not be forgotten by citizens, as prizes are given at annual contests for shooting with an arrow. The shooting in the longbow is very healthful for the body. It extends the limbs and makes them flexible. Here are the rules for someone shooting with the longbow. That's not a longbow, though. I have like a crossbow. First, he must have a good eye to behold and discern his target. Then he must be able to judge the distance. He must gauge the wind. Nothing. My finger tastes weird. And know where his arrow should fly. He must have dexterity to give his shaft a strong, sharp, and sudden release. Rawr. Secondly, he must stand upright with his left foot a convenient stride before his right, with both legs stiff. His left arm should hold his bow in the middle, stretched straight out. The first 3 fingers of his right hand and his thumb should draw the string to his right ear with the notch of his arrow. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know if any of this will help me. None of this helps me.
Well done.
I would have liked a cinematic of some sort. In Flanders, it's Frieten. Patat is more northern. Oh, there you go. That shows you how much I know about my own country.
From me greet the Danish king. Tell him that by his license, Fortinbras craves the conveyance of a promised march over his kingdom. You know the rendezvous. If that his majesty would aught with us, we shall express our duty in his eye, and let him know so.
I will do it, my lord.
Go softly on.
Letters, my lord, from Hamlet. This to your majesty, this to the queen.
From Hamlet? Leave us.
Hamlet? Ah, that little fuck! Oh, this drama so old rich weirdos can make cousins marry each other. Hell yeah. All this so I can save the game and quit again. We're only watching the full credits once we're done with the game. So it is written.
Letters, my lord, from Hamlet. This to your majesty.
How many wits do we have? Did we get any new wits? We're only missing taste and touch. Oh, we're peeping again.
If he be now returned as checking at his voyage, and that he means no more to undertake it, I will work him.
Look it up, Fluff.
Now ripen my device, under the which he shall not choose but fall. 2 months since, he was a gentleman of Normandy. I've seen myself and served against the French, and they can well on horseback. But this gallant had witchcraft in it. He grew into his seat.
A Norman was?
A Norman?
Upon my life, Lamort.
He made confession of you, and gave you such a masterly report for art and exercise in your defense, and for your rapier most especial, that he cried out...
They're doing something interesting here.
This report of his did Hamlet so envenom with his envy that he could nothing do but wish and beg your sudden coming o'er to play with him.
What out of this, my lord?
Good Laertes, will you do this? Keep close within your chamber. Hamlet returns, you'll know that you are come home. We'll put on those who'll praise your excellence and set a double varnish on the fame the Frenchman gave you. Bring you, in fine, together, and wager on your heads. I'll have prepared him a chalice for the nonce.
So, in the movie and in the play, Laertes, the guy with the haircut, is extremely pissed off at Hamlet because Hamlet killed his dad, and his sister also died because of Hamlet's doing. So Claudius tells him, hey, we'll set up a ruse where you two guys go fence, and you poison the tip of your lance, your sword, whatever, and also I'll poison his chalice. In this version of events, Ophelia's alive, Polonius is alive, Laertes has no reason to want to fight Hamlet. But in the play originally, as we just saw in this clip, Claudius also says, like, hey, people have been saying your fencing is shit. Foil, that's what it is, right? When you're fencing, it's a little foil. Your fencing is shit and Hamlet is better. So they edited around it to make it almost make sense. Laertes' reason for fencing was edited around to almost make sense. Where are we? Oh. Saber. To His Majesty King Claudius of Denmark, Your Majesty, please accept our most gracious wishes for a prosperous reign, blessed by good fortune in both the pursuit of peace and commerce. We welcome you in the family of European monarchs and eagerly await the opportunity to confer with you in person. The advantage of your succession will no doubt favorably influence the settlement of the border dispute which has needlessly kept our two nations from strengthening the bonds of friendship. As brothers in language and culture, I beg you dispatch ambassadors to Stockholm forthwith to resume negotiations toward a swift conclusion. Yours most sincerely, Gustav III, King of Sweden. This is the poison. Pour in Hamlet's cup before he arrives. Fencing match for Laertes Hamlet tomorrow. To Polonius, Counselor to the King, Dear Sir, during the wedding ceremony, most ably organized by your person, I could not fail to notice the most senior officers of the guard exchanging comments derogatory to the Queen and ourselves. I shall not tolerate any dissent or resistance to my lawful accession to the throne. I beg you mount the closest possible surveillance of said persons and all those who may suffer your suspicion, and report to me on the earliest hour of your findings. Any officer found guilty of sedition shall be punished with the most severe means at our disposal. Foil is the light, maneuverable one, where you do stabby attacks. The EP is also stabby, but much bigger and heavier. And Saber is the slashy one. Sire, I have received...
Prepared him a chalice for the nonce, whereon but sipping, if he perchance escape, our purpose may hold there.
Okay. They didn't even get to read it. Anyway, he got poisoned. Henbane? Did anybody come join me? Well, then we're gonna... Ooh. Why is the music so creepy now? All I know about swords is katana is Japanese. Katana means Japanese sword. Oh, I'm rusty on my samurai cop lore. I think this also deserves a re-release, to be quite honest. It's not bad. I'm gonna write that down. It's not bad, and the game is not bad, and deserves a re-release. Is it on the GOG Dream List? Dream List. Also, oh, I have to show this off actually. If it'll load. When I released the Desperate Housewives video, the GOG Dream List vote amount was like at 30. Check it out. 574. That's all me. I did that. I have the power to swing elections. Hamlet. That's not nearly enough. It needs thousands, but whatever. Hamlet is voted. It's also on 30. No notes. I'll be mentioning it in the video. For sure. Resume. Where are we going? Where are we going? $32 now, yes baby. This shouldn't be too hard. It's an FMV game. I'll mention this in the video too, but there's this website, there's this blog called the Collection Chamber, which is, you know, short blog articles about uncommon games, abandonware, that kind of stuff. And what they do a lot there is they try their best to repackage games to work better. I think I had that for which game did I have that? For Sand Warriors, I believe. The Space Egypt flight combat game. They have a repackaged version there. It's just DOSBox, and they just put it all in an installer. It's super simple and nice. They have the same for this game. But what they do is it's DOSBox running Windows 95 that then automatically launches the game. I'm not running it like that right now, but that's how that works. That's not what GOG would do, I think. Hey. What's going on here? But you know, it's I don't know. They have old FMV adventure games that are supposed to run on QuickTime and shit. They had Titanic Out of Time. No, that's not just GOG exclusive. That's also on Steam. Titanic Adventure Out of Time. But I'm sure they can make it work. Do we need to look at the sky? Help! The king plans to poison you. If you previously discovered what poison he intends to use, you can now consult the Book of Poisons to find an antidote and write down exactly what ingredients to use. Sometimes even a Renaissance man is no help, and you have to go to more help to find out what to do. Then proceed to the lembeck and make the antidote. Click on the jar to select your ingredient, then click on the lembeck to pour it. Turn on the gas to create the extract. In this manner, add all ingredients as prescribed in the Book of Poison. But be careful! If you add the wrong ingredients or if you administer the ingredients out of order, the mixture will ignite and you must start all over again. When you have finished, the vial will appear on your screen. Then find the nearest door and hurry to the State Hall. But like, I hardly got any chance to see what the poison was. I know because I saw the movie, but Friar Lawrence's Guide to Plants and Poisons, being a repository of information about the effects of noxious potions and the appropriate countermeasures therefore. Witch Hallow. Nope. It was Henbane. I'm pretty sure. Henbane. an extremely poisonous plant of the nightshade family, the genus Solanum. Hey, distinguished. Is that what they use in Romeo and Juliet? Witch Hallow? I'll need to note that. I wonder if they say anything about lovers. Forbidden Science. Strega. Oh, they get high off of it. Oh, Friar Lawrence. Friar Lawrence. Thank you. That'll be that'll make me sound really smart in the video. Yeah, we might if the game is over real soon, I might install the Romeo and Juliet interactive CD-ROM, and we might have a look at that also. Henbane, an extremely poisonous plant associated with the deadly nightshade or belladonna, the black or the bittersweet nightshade. An extract of the nightshade plant made from bark, leaves, twigs, or berries is well known as a fast-acting deadly poison. Belladonna, literally Italian for beautiful woman, is the most notorious member of the nightshade family of plants, which are also known as the Solanaceae. This group consists of shrubs, vines, and herbaceous plants having alternate leaves, conspicuous flowers, and fruit in the form of a berry or capsule. Members of this family often contain poisonous alkaloids, but some are not harmful. The nightshade family also includes eggplant, capsicum peppers, potato, tobacco, and tomato. Those are all New World plants. Atropa belladonna of the nightshade family has purplish red flowers and black berries, which are very toxic. Children have been known to die from eating just 3 berries, which are especially deadly when unripe. The name Atropa is the Latin version of the Greek Atropos, the fate who was the bringer of death. In the classical tradition, there are 3 fates who I don't care. This is about poison. I don't care about Clotho and Lachesis. Henbane and belladonna contain a number of powerful poisons, including atropine, scopolamine, and I don't think this is like... I don't think they knew those words in the 1500s. Although this is... Oh, never mind. I forget. This is set in the 1800s, in like Victorian times, right? Maybe early Victorian times. As with many herbal derivatives, extremely small doses are used as medicines. Atropine is used mostly to relieve spasms or dilate the pupils of the eye. Scopolamine and hyoscine is a colorless water-soluble syrup obtained from the flowers of the nightshade, used mostly as a sedative to alleviate nausea and to dilate the pupils. Hyoscyamine is sometimes used as a sedative, analgesic to dilate the pupils, and also as an antispasmodic. The poisons book is not time appropriate for Renaissance, but perfectly appropriate for the to sciencey. The Victorian-ish setting of the film. The dried leaves of the henbane, called Hyoscyamus, contain enough poison for even very small doses to produce the effect on the central nervous system, such as delirium, distorted vision, incoherence, dilation of blood vessels, giddiness, and hallucinations. 4 leaves may induce lunacy. Henbane is also known as witch's herb, from the belief that small amounts of brew are ingested to induce visions during witches' ritual celebrations or sabbats. Henbane and belladonna therefore are associated with that which is very mysterious, beautiful, and very deadly. Like me. There is no known antidote to henbane. In some cases, it can kill immediately. Small doses of the plant may induce distortions of reality and the inability to act coherently. A sip or 2 without administration of antidote may cause severe disorientation. Death will ensue from unmonitored consumption. A strengthened constitution will help one tolerate and counteract the effects. Brew this recipe to bolster the system and survive. Distill and purify in water a solution. I'm going to write this down. Water. Rose hips. Chamomile. Hawthorn. Chicory root. Hibiscus. Blackberry leaves. Purify and add in equal amounts. Me and my boys are going to go down to the quarry, get fucked up on concoctions, my liege. And add in equal amounts. Cap immediately in vial. Administer at will. Alright, so it's not an antidote, but it will help something. And there's black root. And that's finis. These moments without music are annoying. No, not movie notes, stream notes. Okay, so and now we go to the science desk. The Allegorious apud home run. Homerum. I read home run. Plants and poisons, but we just read that, my lord. Okay, so distilled water. Do I need to go somewhere else? I can't leave? You can pick up a spoon. Oh, here we go. Rose hips. Oh, rose hips. Chamomile. No? All right. I guess this is how it's working. Camo. This music. There's no Richard III game, was there? I mean, who knows at this point, Red? Red, you and I both have discovered games that no one's ever heard of. Seen my fair share of Shakespeare on stage. Best friend ended up as a stage combat instructor, but this makes me think it'd be kind of neat to have an audience participation bit with brewing a poison. That'd be cool. Hawthorn. This is so Macromedia Director, I'm getting flashbacks. Yeah, I made an art school. I made an adventure game in Macromedia Director. Hibiscus. Not lobiscus. Oh, right. You're into the pizza dude. But see, Team 6 games are relatively well known, I feel like. Because that developer went through like the bad game YouTuber cycle. Blackberry. I always when I'm thinking about a subject for a video, I always look up on Google how many people have talked about it. and how in-depth. I'm constantly worried that someone will beat me to it, but then again, at this point, no one can make videos like I do. All right, now we're good. No, 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 no. I don't need... No, 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 no. No. We had Pizza Duty on a demo disc and we just screw around instead of playing the game. Was it fun? Well, now I've ruined it. No, no. Yeah. Now I have to do it all over. Rose hips. I made a few Flash games in my day. Chamomile. Hawthorn. I may have missed chicory root last time. Chicory root. That is fun how, as a kid, even if you just have demos or shareware or whatever, you can extract so much joy out of it just by messing around. Blackberry. It's not the same harp sound effect as in Amsterdam, I'm sad to say. There we go.
Well done.
Yep, but time to ruin the moment by saving. Spent so much time with the one level of Carmageddon 2. Yes, yes. I think I started the game twice. I'm afraid I started the game twice. Can I alt-tab? No. I just don't know what's gonna happen if I start the game twice. Yeah, see? I started the game twice. Edited the ENE file to make the timer go on forever. I had a demo for some casino game. It's not Carmageddon or Hexen. It was some shitty casino game, but it was like a timed demo. It had the whole game, but you could only play for an hour. And I learned how to. I think that was the game that I learned how to edit the registry for, the Windows registry, so I could play it for longer. Oh, what's this? Distinct lack of people is a little weird.
Set me the stoups of wine upon that table. The king shall drink to Hamlet's better breath. And in the cup an union shall he throw, richer than that which 4 successive kings in Denmark's crown have worn.
Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Sega accidentally gave away Yakuza 6 like that. Oops. 30-day trial DVD ripping software that I would uninstall on the final day and reinstall. Yep. There's a certain charm to the video of this quality. I agree. So we gotta Indiana Jones it. Fortunately, you have arrived before everyone else. You still have time to find the poisoned goblet and render it harmless with your antidote. Click on each goblet to taste it. There are a number of hints that should lead you to the right cup, but be aware, the more cups you taste, the more your judgment will be clouded. If you think you found the right cup, quickly drag the antidote vial to it. If you are right, you may proceed to the duel. If you did not find the right cup or fail to apply the antidote in time, terrible things may ensue. I feel so that's just click randomly? Stay, give me a drink. Give me the cups. In the cup and union, the king doth take his rouse. Eh. I still don't understand the puzzle. I'm just getting Hamlet drunk at this point.
He's fat and scant of breath. Here, Hamlet, take my napkin, rub thy brows. The queen carouses to thy fortune, Hamlet.
Good man. Gertrude! Do not drink.
I will, my lord. I pray you pardon me.
It is the poison cup. It is too late.
No, no. Drink. I'm poisoned.
3 times have I warned you not to harm those who stand idly by. King Claudius is the object of your wrath. It is he who must be slain. Return now and undo the grievous deed that has occurred. Find the poisoned cup, apply the antidote, and save the life of Queen Gertrude.
Oh, cool transition. So, funny thing, right? You saw in that clip, Hamlet and Laertes are wearing these, like,
Set me the soups of wine upon that table.
body armor things. They got abs. They got pecs. They got bat nipples.
And union shall he throw.
Ham nipples,
Richer than that which
I
4
guess.
successive kings in Denmark
Niplets?
crown have worn.
I don't know. Okay, so let's read the help again. Click on each goblet to taste it. There are a number of hints that should lead you to the right cup. But be aware, the more cups you taste, the more your judgment will be clouded. If you think you found the right cup, quickly drag the antidote. Stay, give me drink. They clap us drunkards. Will teach you to drink deep. The king doth take his rouse. In the cup an union. He drains draughts of Rhenish. Denmark drinks today. Give me the cups. There, the pearl is in there.
You have drunk from the poisoned cup without applying the antidote. You have been warned. Do not harm the innocent. Therefore, harm not yourself either. Take the antidote. Find the poison's cup and render the chalice harmless.
I don't even know what I did, bro. I have to be quick. There we go.
This pearl is thine.
Well done indeed. You have chosen the wine that held the murderous venom and made it harmless with your brew. You have proved your palate and won the wit of taste. Now go and let the duel begin.
Give them the foils, young Osric.
There's a scoreboard.
Cousin Hamlet, you know the wager?
Very well, my lord. Your grace has laid the odds of the weaker side.
I do not fear it. I have seen you both. But since he is bettered, we have, therefore, odds.
This one's too heavy. Let me see another.
Oh. Pick a sword.
This likes me well. These foils have all a length. Aye, my good lord.
Come, begin. And you, the judges, bear a wary eye.
He didn't show me Robin Williams.
Come, my lord.
How are they going to do this?
The king, sir, hath laid, sir, that in a dozen passes between you and him, he shall not exceed you 3 hits.
There's Robin Williams. Oh God!
A hit! A hit!
What? What am I doing?
A hit!
I have no idea what I'm doing. Hold on. See help.
A hit!
Oh, okay. No help.
A hit!
I just have to figure it out, huh? I just have to hit his heart. Okay.
A touch.
A hit!
Yeah, right click the block and then hit the heart.
Come, begin.
A hit! A hit!
A touch.
I still don't know what I'm doing.
A hit!
Oh!
A hit!
Stop making the same sound. It's annoying.
A touch. A touch.
Indeed, so it would seem.
I'll have to fight
Fencing
20
skills
guys.
leave much to be desired. You must resist his fierce attacks, lest your foil gives way to skin and his rapier kills you in an instant.
Okay, hold on. Fencing game. Confusing. Action. Let me just read the guide. When asked to choose a sword, take the left one. You must beat Laertes in the duel. The first to 9 is the winner, but you must win by 2. To win, you must click his sword when he attacks to defend yourself, but when he leaves himself open, click on his chest.
This likes me well. These foils have all a length. Aye, my good lord.
Come, begin. And you, the judges, bear a wary eye.
Come on, sir.
Come, my lord.
A touch.
A hit!
A touch. A touch.
Just spamming? Just spamming?
A hit!
No.
What? No! Judgment! A hit!
I'm just gonna go all in on offense, you know. Some sound effects would be nice. Stop it.
A touch.
Two more. Two more.
A touch. A touch.
Yeah. I thought it was first and 9, motherfucker.
Come, begin. A touch.
Oh, an actual block. I did one actual block.
To thy work. Oh, yes, defend me, friends. I am but hurt.
Makes no sense.
He is justly served.
You have granted your father's soul release from purgatory and brought justice to Denmark.
Happy ending! Yay!
Go now, fair Hamlet. Maintain peace and righteousness in the land. The realm of Elsinore is yours. Rule wisely and well, with all your wits.
This is hilarious. Oh, that guy's clapping. That guy's going like, yeah. Well, they did it. Somehow they did it. The ending makes no sense. Is abrupt. Makes no sense, but props for them editing the happy ending footage. Better than what that hack Shakespeare. Shakespeare is all like, everybody has to die. Nobody learns a lesson. No, you just need a disembodied voice to lure you to the observatory and guide you and be able to manipulate time. I'm gonna write that down too. Voice to lure you to the observatory and to give you quests and be able to rewind time. Hamlet improved. You can make a Mark Macbeth game Far Cry 4 style. The only way to get a good ending is to not listen to the witches at the start. You could do that. And then a zombie shooter. Hamlet patch log, fixed bug into play, Hamlet. Hamlet now has happy end. To rewind time. Alright, and now we can look at the credits. We can save the game. What is the point of saving? Tammy Glover. Oh.
There's a special providence in the fall of a sparrow. If it be not now, yet it will come. The readiness is all, since no man knows aught of what he leaves. What is't to leave betimes, let be.
Creative director Nori Curtis. I should probably add these credits to Moby Games, actually. I think I can do that. Oh, I almost read Benita Feet. There's an intern on this. Imagine being an intern on Hamlet the video game. Special thanks to Kenneth Branagh. So how much did he know? Look, it's called Hamlet the game. I get the sense that calling it a murder mystery was not the developer's choice. Okay, so it's maybe under 4 hours in total. Hold on. About 4 hours? Add credits to Moby Games. And what was the last thing? And credits, call it Hamlet the game. Gives me the sense that murder mystery was added by marketing. Interview. It wasn't much of a murder mystery. I think we can all agree with that. It wasn't at all a murder mystery. It's strange from the beginning to call Hamlet a murder mystery, since it's pretty clear. Let me just see if I have the Romeo and Juliet ROM. No, I do not. So what did everybody think? Adisti, have you watched the movie yet? Wasn't much of a game, more of an interactive CD-ROM? Well, here's the thing. Well, is that not true for, like, Uncharted? Romeo Juliet, Verona Beach. Alright, so there's this. Maybe this weekend. Good. There's this. William Shakespeare's Romeo plus Juliet, an interactive trip to Verona Beach. This is not a game at all. Ooh. This is not a game at all. It's not presented as a game. But I do find it interesting and I want to check it out. For a second I thought that Jazz Fusion track was still the game soundtrack. No, this is a YG Mitchell original. AKA UN. I think it's a little more... It's interactive enough to be called a game. I don't feel ripped off. I don't think it's particularly interactive, but there are real puzzles. There are fail states. You know? It's not just like, here's a hypertext of Hamlet. Okay, we're almost done downloading it. I'm assuming my PCM Windows 98 here will be able to run it. I like the idea of basing it on the Renaissance idea of the wits. Yeah, well, look, the makers of this did have understanding and knowledge. The main guy is a historian. They had a Shakespeare consultant. You know, it wasn't just... They didn't just hire a... They hired an interactive CD-ROM company known for making, like, history things. They did not just like hire some cheap game developer or whatever and said, good luck, you know. Download completed. Let me just drag it to the right folder. Load image. Game small. Oh, desktop off. Will it auto run? Is it even the right thing? Setup. Oh, that's not even for Windows 98. This is for like Windows 3.1. Here we go. Which version of Romeo and Juliet would you like to install? 32-bit version for Windows 95 or the 16-bit version for Windows 3.1x? With 32-bit, baby. Ranjay. DXR. This is also made with Director. QuickTime. Would you like to install QuickTime? Maybe. Start. An existing version has been found at location. Choose delete to mark this version for deletion. Or skip to continue scanning without marking. Skip this will skip the rest. Skip all. We have QuickTime. Now exit. I think we're good. Romeo and Juliet readme, but like, oh, it's just a link. Well, what's it linking to? See, they have these .wri files, which are like Windows Writer or something that I don't have on this. This program will run faster with the monitor set to 256 colors. Oh my god. I don't think WRI files open in Notepad. You need WordPad, and I don't have WordPad installed on this virtual machine.
Somebody's coming.
Oh! That's a very long logo for your interactive CD-ROM.
2 households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona, far away from sin, from ancient grudge, break to new mutiny.
This is decent video quality, huh? Oh, maybe not.
Civil hands, unclean. From forth, the fatal loins of these 2 foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers. Take their life.
I don't know if I've ever seen this completely. Is it? Controls. It's not working right, is it? I don't need that much footage. This is little screenshots.
3 civil brawls, bred of an airy word by the old captain, and Montague have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets.
I don't think it's running right.
You disturb our streets again.
Go thither and with unattainted eye compare her face to some that I so.
Wait,
and I will
hold
make
on.
thee think thy swan a corrupt.
What? Verona. Verona Beach is a mythical city where wealthy citizens drive lavish cars, carry guns, and speak Elizabethan English with an American voice. The city is similar to LA or other modern Western cities with a few distinct differences. Citizens have the right to bear arms openly. 2/3 of the population are poor and illiterate. You said it was a wealthy city. Oh, wealthy cities drive lavish cars. Okay. The city is ruled by a powerful merchant class. There is no separation of church and state. Social structure. Unchanged language, forms, and religious beliefs has helped to maintain an archaic social structure in Verona Beach. The city is a religious society controlled by wealthy merchants, the two most powerful merchant families, blah 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 blah. I still... What? What am I doing? I still get the sense that it's not running quite right. Because, like... Oh, it's getting better now? Oh, we already saw this. Oh! One of Verona's two most powerful patriarchal merchant families. That goes to movie clip? Wow, check out these effects.
How now, wife?
Video toaster.
Have you delivered to her our decree?
Aye, sir, but she will none. She gives you thanks.
I would the fool were married to her grave.
How? Will she none? Is she not proud?
Oh, is this movie just racist against Italians?
Unworthy as she is, that we have wrought so worthy a gentleman to be her bride!
Not proud you have, but thankful that you have. Proud can I never...
Okay. Oh! Are we still good? Oh, we have characters? The Montagues, Tybalt, Captain Prince, Juliet. We just get movie clips. This is some MTV shit, you know? Romeo and Juliet.
Thus from my lips by thine my sin is purged.
Then have my lips.
It is very... oh, yeah, it's very GTA 2.
Trespass sweetly urged.
Isn't it?
My sin again.
You kissed by the book.
It does remind me very much of the intro. Like, GTA 2 had a lot of this stuff going on, yeah. The necklace.
3 words to Romeo, and good night indeed.
Texts,
If I've done something
credits.
honorable, I purpose marriage. Send me word tomorrow by one that I'll procure to come to thee. Where and what time?
GTA 2 had an awesome intro. But soft. How much of the text is this? All of it? The play. The screenplay. That's cool. Are they like synced? Are they synced at all? Hold on. Hold on. We go up here. This is terrible to control. No, it's not synced. Let's go to credits real quick. For Fox Interactive. No. Circumstance Interactive Entertainment should go first. Tim Barber and David Bliss. And Sean Rooney and Tim Barber and David Bliss and Tanya Burkett. To film credits. No, we don't care about the film. Oh. High text. Juliet's nurse. Alright, that's enough of that. I mean, I'm not gonna use that much footage. Oh. We get a trailer or something? Oops. Wait. I might want to see that. It was also... Oh yeah, it's also... Macromedia Director. Not sure if worked right? Or just the style. Also, macro media director. What was the name of the company that did it again? Circumstance Interactive. No idea what else they did.
Households.
I don't think they did games.
Both alike in dignity, in fair Verona, while we lay our scene. From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life.
What a face.
Quarrel is between our masters.
Movie's very 90s, isn't it? What would Shakespeare think if you took him out of the 1600s? You took him to 1996. Quit. Took Shakespeare to 1996 and showed him this. Like, I think Hamlet he'd still understand. He'd be like, oh, the dress is a little different. You know, the architecture. But it's all there. This one he'd be a little more confused by. Oh, I was hoping to see more logos. What else do we have? Because I have now, I have done. Be happy they were still adapting his plays, that's true. We have done the Romeo and Juliet CD-ROM, so I can cross that off the list. You know, I just wanted, let me see if I have the ISO still. I really should. Yes, oh, it's 2 CDs. I don't know if I can install it on this. We don't have to play it, but a Titanic Adventure Out of Time. Great game. You should watch my video on it. Has somewhere a fencing mini game. So I would really like to get some footage of that. If I can. Let's play some music while we're... Where's the Titanic? Where's the Titanic? Cyberflix. Wait, what's sneak previews? Hold on. Hey, shadowy stranger. Gonna play some sneak previews. Cyberflix. Incorporated. Oh, is this interactive? I remember this is their Western. Don't show me text, show me game in your trailer, please. Okay, they keep saying more than just a Western, and I keep not caring. I maybe wanted to see what Skullcrackers was, but I just want to get footage of my little Titanic. Titanic, please. Options. Joystick. Sound. Try to change display app or remove additional optional components. Oh, oops. What have I done? Customize. Sounds and theme music. That's fine. Exit setup. But I don't have to play the game. I might play the game a little because I'd like to get some footage of people talking, because the way they have Bob Newspaper Raves, I am a real person. I love this game. It's more than just a Western. Titanic Adventure at a Time has a non-gameplay mode where you can just walk around the ship and do stuff. And I'm hoping that in that also I can access the fencing minigame, because I would like to compare and contrast that with the fencing minigame at the end of Titanic. So, tour of the ship. Beautiful game, this. Only annoying how stressful it gets at the end. And that there's multiple endings. Titanic needs another disc. It's all going down. It's all going down at the Titanic. It's as cool as ice. Please insert the disc Titanic 2 in your computer CD-ROM drive. Why does this look like 9 persons, 9 hours, 9 doors? Is it because they stole it? How do I move again? First class smoking lounge, stateroom, Turkish baths. It's first person.
Ah, I was wondering when you'd arrive. Welcome aboard the Titanic. I am Smeddles, your steward. I have a letter for you from Bruce Ismay, your host.
You're welcome to the Titanic.
The line has instructed me to relay the following information. Like her twin sister, the Olympic, the Titanic was built at the shipyards of Harland and Wolff in Belfast, Ireland. Construction began in March 1909. At over 46,000 tons, the Titanic is the largest ship in the world. A triple-screw steamer, she has 3 propellers. This, one of the wing propellers, is 23 feet in diameter. The ship is powered by 29 coal-fired boilers
is a bit of a nerd.
and runs at a top speed of 23 knots. The ship is 882 feet, 9 inches long, and 92.5 feet wide.
It's 9 inches
To
long?
land, she would dwarf the great buildings of the world, including the planet's tallest, the 750-foot-high Woolworth Building in New York. The Titanic's outfitting was completed in March of this year. After only 1 day of sea trials, she proceeded directly. You are now free to explore the ship at your convenience. Do you desire additional instructions?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Very well. At any time, you may click on the ship symbol below to view the passengers and crew who volunteered to serve as your personal tour guides. Click on their picture. You will go to their onboard location automatically, where they will relay news and information. I trust you'll find it fascinating. If you have an internet browser, new guides will be available periodically on Cyberflix's homepage on the World Wide Web. Our address, www.cyberflix.com.
Very anachronistic.
Remember, you must first quit the CD-ROM to download.
Well, to be
new
fair,
guides.
Shadowy Stranger, this
I am
is
most
the
certain you will find the
this is
internet
not
to
the
be
game
very
itself,
latest
but
in
this
modern
is the
technology,
tour mode.
just like the Titanic. Now, if you will excuse me, good night.
But can I go? Oops. Okay. Can I go to the boiler room? No. This guy.
Hello, Leyland Trask is the name. Luxurious, is it not? And excellent for meditation. Do you know anything about time travel? It's curious.
I love
just reading
this
this
animation
book.
style.
It was written in 1892, only 14 years ago, but it's weirdly modern. It's about a ship called the Titan, the largest ever built. It was supposed to be on... Good evening.
I'm just wondering. Not the Turkish bath. Hold on, Titanic, adventure out of time, fencing. Do you know anything about time travel? Squash racket court. Racket court. Fencing. I don't think I can get there. Boiler room, Wild Room, Scotland Road, Turkish bath, gymnasium. Gymnasium? No, I know the gymnasium. Yeah. I don't think we could do it. That's too bad. I was hoping the mini games would be accessible in the tour mode. I'll just have to find footage somewhere else, I suppose. Wait, Scotland Road. Hold on. Titanic? Titanic Adventure Out of Time Tour Guides. Titanic Adventure Out of Time Tour Guides. Tour mode provides 10 tour guides, all of whom are characters in the game, although not all of them will use their names in tour mode. Please click on the ship to the jump. Yeah, I don't think there's no fencing in it. That's too bad. I don't know why, like this. I suppose. Yeah, you can get more tour guides from going to cyberflix.com, but we're not gonna do that. Well, I got my footage for Titanic then. How doth I quit? Oh wait. G deck, F deck, stairwell, squash court. I don't think we can get there from here. Stairs to the F deck. Oh. So if I can find stairs down. I am by the squash court. But I don't think I can use anything here. No. these are cabins. I think this is the swashboard. Oh, let me in! I want to do fencing. Now, okay. She quit. So that's another one down in terms of like footage, I think. I suppose we can wrap it up here. I have a big weekend ahead of me. That was Hamlet and some other stuff. Very interesting game. Very interesting game. Yeah, I'll be working on a video. Yeah? Depending on how things go in my life, because I'm actively looking for work at the moment. Ergo the little donation plea, because some stuff happened to my income that is making me a little uncomfortable. But depending on how things go for me, hopefully before Halloween. Hamlet, of course, typical Halloween movie. It does have a skull and ghosts, so, you know. But it's gonna take me a solid 2 months to work on that, because now that I've played it, I have some more research to do. I actually have a developer I might email to ask questions. It would be nice to get a response from him. Get some more insights. I still have the where is it? Where did I leave you? You were here somewhere, you little fucker. Where did I leave you? Oh, there you are. I have the Hamlet DVD special edition somewhere. Should be here. I was looking at it like 2 seconds ago. How did it leave me? Now I'm actually kind of... Oh, here it is. It fell. I have the Hamlet 2-disc special edition DVD version that has a making of and a director's commentary that I might listen to. I don't know if I can really listen to all of it. See you later, Juge. Enjoy your meal. Let's shut down this computer. I will be continuing to stream more FMV adventure games that are related to this, that will be... how do you call it? That will be involved in the video, that are, for me, set context, get footage. There are some more things by this developer. Some more interactive things, including one which is considered a game, but I'm not really sure if it's a game. Set in like early 20th century Paris or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna do all of those in a separate stream, and then I also want to do 7th Guest, 11th Hour, Versailles, 1685, and Book of Watermark. So there'll still be many weeks of streams. I hope that they won't take too much time. A couple of them I would like to finish, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. It's complicated. In some ways, I wish I streamed like every day, and then I could have these all banged out in a week. You know. I got nothing else to say, really. Thank you all for hanging out. That was Hamlet, the computer video game. A very interesting subject for a video, one might think. Yeah. Yeah. Also, as I approach the release of the new video, I'll probably be streaming the game that will be the subject of the next video. I've had trouble installing that when I tried in the past, but I'll figure out a way. It is... Wild Wild West starring Will Smith. Let's raid into Noya, methinks. Noya is streaming. Noya is streaming, looking very tired. It's adorable. Please say hi to Noya for me specifically, but also for them specifically, because it's nice to say hi to someone when you enter their stream. I am going to the National Video Game Museum on Saturday. It's a very cool place. It's basically a big arcade, and they've got rooms with like old computers and shit. I'll be taking lots of pictures. You know where to find those? On the Blue Skies, in the Discords, etc., etc. Today's the day.
Thank you for enjoying the BOBSTREAM. I love you all.